not been doing a lot lately. It's been fucking raining all the time. But while the weather's been shit, I've been doing a little bit of work on this. I've got a new battery, and I put a much heavier duty live cable on it, because I've actually managed to fit a starter solenoid inside the battery box, inside the electric box. All I'm waiting for now is some of these solder tags, so that I can run the cable from the starter motor up onto the other side of the starter solenoid. So I'll have best of both worlds, kickstart or electric start. And this is actually, with the new battery on at the moment, this is actually ready for a blast around. Really, it's all finished now, and I found I've got some cheap Chinese lights. I think there was only about £5 or something, I can't remember now. So I thought I'd chuck them on as a couple of like running lights. So yeah, see what they go like. And had an issue with my the original master cylinder I had up, but the other one was leaking, and I went to fill it up and I just couldn't get the top off. It was one of those screw ones, and it was that I couldn't even in the vice I couldn't get it off. So I just changed it over with this other cheap Chinese one, which is I should have to do for now. The only issue is it's got like a bare metal lever on one side and a black one on the other. But no one will notice. So that's the eBay engine. So that's all up and running. Actually, with the new battery on, hasn't run for ages. I hate these carbs when you first fill them out. They all look sticky. Everything's sticky, and it ends up fucking pissing petrol out everywhere. Yeah, wait for it. Well, that's surprising. It didn't piss petrol out all over the place. Yeah, let me see if I can start it then. Let me get a tripod for the camera, and I'll be back. Here for the engine from eBay, and off quiet. guard that was on me on the bike at the moment for an earlier model. This one's for a later model. It's got a different angle on the shocks. I just sprayed that yesterday, so that'll be changed for the one on the bike at the moment. Now this is the first bit of sunshine in 4 days. Well, probably a lot longer than that actually. It's been nothing but raining in the UK. But my 4 days, my long weekend, 4 days off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. Friday, Saturday and Sunday was fucking pissing down the rain. Couldn't do anything. So today I had to wait in this morning because I had a washing machine packed up on Thursday, believe it or not. The bearings went in the drum, and it's one of those where you can't take the drum apart unless you're sorting it off, so I couldn't fix it, which is quite annoying really, because I fixed it earlier on in the beginning of the year because the motor went, and I put a recon or second hand motor in, so it's been alright, do you know what I mean? And now the fucking bearings have gone in the drum, so I had to get rid of it and get a new one. Obviously I took the motor out, I'll find some use for that. And all the other electronics, I'll probably just whack them on eBay and just sell them. I'm sure somebody would want them. So I ain't done much really. Little, you know, got a new battery for the chop and done all the wiring bits and pieces for that, so that's ready to. Once I put the starter cable on there, that's ready for a test drive now. Really ready for a black about now. Really, the only trouble with when I ride the chop, I feel a bit odd wearing a full face crash helmet, if you know what I mean. And I can't really narrate if I ain't got a full face crash helmet on. So I don't suppose that would matter really. Maybe I could try a bit of overdubbing. See if I could do that, but I tried that before, but I can't never get around to doing that properly. Trying to sync up everything, do you know what I mean? It's bollocks, innit? Just carry on as I am. Yeah, I bought these new AGM batteries. I've got one on here. Or did I put it on the other? No, I think it's on the other XS. Yeah, I've got a new AGM battery on the other XS, and I put a new one on the chop. Got it from off eBay, 37 quid each, which I thought was alright, reasonable price. But this time I can't let them die like I have done in the other batteries. So I have to keep them topped up, especially over winter, you know, and just fucking. What I've done last winter is all the batteries that are any good I took off and took home and kept them on charge. But obviously some I let go. I did have which was it? I think it was the one on the Triumph. The one on the Triumph. I think it was a Triumph one. I screwed it boiled over that battery because one of the cells had gone. So you know the all singing and dancing high tech rectifier regulator just thought there was like 10 volts all the time, so it kept pumping 14 volts into it, and it just kept boiling over the other 5 cells. Until it eventually just boiled over, come out of the overflow and went all over my exhaust pipes. So just have to keep that, make sure that's alright all the time really, don't want that to happen again. Trying to think, I ain't been up to much else really, apart from the odds and sods around the garage. I've dug out my old, or my spare XJ750 tank, and because that was already primed, ready for spraying ages ago. Jim filled up a hole for us because that had a pinhole in it, there was a leak in it, so he took it away and filled it up, and it come back all primed by his boy that had a spray shop at the time, or a body shop. So that's I think I'm gonna give the XJ750 a new paint job. But the thing is, with that, I've got the like the back spoiler off the seat, I've got a spare one of them, and I've got a spare tank, but I ain't got spare side panels, so I don't know whether to get a couple of spare side panels before I do anything. So I'll have so I can just swap it all over once it's done. Do you know what I mean? Rather than take it to bits and leave it in bits around the garage while I'm spraying bits and pieces. Then I'll have fucking extra shit to try and put somewhere, then won't I? You won't believe what my cat done earlier on. Oh yeah, that's what I've been doing actually. We've got a new kitten who keeps chasing away the grown-up cat we've got. So it's like it's a bit turmoil at home at the moment with the cats. And you know, you've got to try and be. I'm trying to be nice as pie to the original cat we had, because she don't like coming home now because of the kittens there. So we're like trying to sort all that out. So I thought, alright, I was in a shed today in the garden, so, and she wanted to come in there, so I let her, you know, like I let her climb around. Don't normally like let her climb around all around the shed and everything. So being the nice bloke I am, I let her come in and started climbing around. Do you know what she's done? I had a spare excess tank, the same as one of these, on the top shelf, and she knocked it off. Well, it's my fault really, because it was kind of balancing on a couple of boxes, and she walked past the back of it and sort of like nudged it a little bit, and it fell off the box. So it fell from about 5 foot high and bounced off a couple of things on the way down, and then landed on the concrete floor. So it's got a few dents in it now, which it never had any dents in it to start with. But oh well, my fault really, can't blame the cat. I didn't actually see it happen, but I bet she'd come out of that shed pretty quick with that clattering and banging of that tank and falling on the floor. Never mind. Not to worry, it's only an XS 650 tank. I can pick another one up for about 100 quid. Where are we going to go today? Let's just go up through Aston, around this little tiny lane. Road ahead closed. Oh no, can't go there now. Maybe I could get up there, I don't know. Where should we go? Let's go. I wonder why it's closed then. Yeah, who cares? Road's a road, isn't it? That is one for Trident Watch, Keith. I've been doing some research in Stevenage, right? And then before Stevenage was even built, right, there was a footpath. I don't know if you can see it around, but down in between them trees, there still is an existing footpath that goes down there, but that was here before Stevenage was even built. There's like a stream down there as well, so I'd be interested in magnet fishing down there. I think the footpath carries on. We'll see that footpath there, that tarmac one. That's like in line with the original old mud track that people used to use in I don't know when, I can't remember how old the map is. I'll put the map up on the screen that I've got and show you. So I can't remember how old it is, but we'll have a look. I think it carries on quite a way up there as well, the footpath. So that's the oldest footpath in Stevenage. It was before Stevenage was built. So I bet it's interesting to do a little bit of metal detecting down there. It's quite a big area, really. So park in here, buses only, but look, who reads them signs? Yeah, so you might find some old shit in them. In that footpath, doing a bit of metal detecting. Maybe we should do that one day. There was there's some woods up here. I think it's called Boxwood. There was a rumour there. I mean, the rumours used to go around years and years ago that Boxwood is like a big pit in it. And that was used to bury the bodies from the Black Death from London. They used to bring them up here, but I had to research that as well, and it just turns out all it was is a chalk pit, nothing to do with bodies or Black Death or anything. Besides, who's going to want to drag loads of bodies infested with the Black Plague over 30 miles? And then find some little wooden burying. That's just absurd. Shouldn't think where to go. Just put that up a little bit. Just going to go home and upload this video. Fucking hell's a geezer over there, look. What's he got there? Fucking... That'd be funny, I thought, if he fell down, wouldn't it? What's it revving at? About 1200 now. Tick over's about 1200. I like it around about 1000. And that chop ticks over almost straight away when you start it up. It only wants a couple of minutes to warm up, and it's already. This thing, you need about 5 minutes for it to warm up before it even thinks about ticking over at a reasonable speed. I've ordered another one of these master switches for the chop, master reservoirs. I think it was when I bought this, it was 13 quid from China. It's a pucker one, nothing wrong with it really. Works really well. Got a good got a screw for adjustment and everything. It feels really nice. You know, as good as a proper Yamaha one. So I've ordered another one of those, but they've gone up from 13 quid to 22 quid now. So I better buy one. It's pretty good really. I should get another one. I'll get one for the XJ. I might get one for the XJ because that one's pretty ropey now. It's hand slashed and that. Hello, Mrs. Stop Lady. Yeah, on my XJ, when I repaint that, I don't know whether to do it red. It's got to be red and some red and another colour. But I was thinking of the red, which it already is, which is I used Aldi Laser Red. Aldi Laser Red is what the red I used on it. And what I'm thinking is, I don't know if anyone remembers the old sort of like white, off-white, creamy Ford colour. It's called ermine white or something like that. I was using that kind of off-white and Aldi Laser Red, but I don't know whether to do it all off-white with the red pinstriping or that kind of stuff, or all red with the off-white pinstriping. Don't know yet. Haven't worked that one out. But anyway, I'll catch you in a minute. And, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Oh yeah, thanks for all the new subscribers, by the way. Every subscription helps. Catch you later.